Yo, we live and direct on location, Chi-Town with my big dog. Man, we so appreciate you coming through and chopping it up with us.
Bro.
Big Baby, a.k.a. the Barilla.
Boy on here, man.
I ain't ready for this energy, man. I'm telling you, this is my big dog.
Bro, I got a lot to say. Oh.
First question we usually ask everybody is
you
one of
already
our
know.
best questions. Like, when you got to the league, when you start getting significant minutes, who's the first person to bust your ass? Like, the first person to give you buckets?
Give you that fade, big dog.
Dang.
Well, you was like, oh, this real.
It's real. Man, golly. I'm going to have to say, bro. Man, bro, I'm going to be Carlos Boozer, bro.
Boozer gave
Big
you
Booze?
Yeah.
Which
bro.
one? Utah?
double-double.
Cleveland? It was Utah, huh? Utah, the
Chicago.
Bulls.
Oh, Chicago Bulls.
He was a wide low and he can shoot. You know what I mean? So he could use both hands. You know what I'm saying? You always had to put a body on him.
Yeah.
And like I remember getting my butt kicked, and I was just like, that's my money.
After the game.
He the same guy I need to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Messing
so
with your
like,
money?
man, bro, that's my money. So like, he don't notice, but I was at him. Secretly at him.
Every time you going to
Every
sleep
time
at
you
night, you ain't
seen
going to
him.
no club, no party.
Just because he the first person.
You know what?
So he was the first person you went back to the locker room and you was just like, man, he kind of kicked my ass.
Yeah, I got to do something.
This a high level.
Yeah.
I want to start in the beginning, right? Because you big dog, big baby. You know what I'm talking about? Barilla.
Yes, sir.
Basketball wasn't your first sport.
No, it wasn't.
Tell me.
I was a football player,
Gridiron
bro.
King. What made you stop that and start this? Because I know you was a boy. You too nimble to not be a boy on the football field. So tell me.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it gangster with you, bro. They wear helmets, bro. You know what I mean? You don't know who they are.
You need to be seen. You
Like,
got
I
too
need
much
to,
personality.
I got too much, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, bro. I was just like, bro. Then I was playing every position. If I would have played like D tackle and was killing it, you know, it would have been fun and
They
easy.
moving you around.
Man, I was playing tailback.
You was running the
Man, go look up the highlights.
man was running. He was toting it.
Stiff arm and folks.
He
Yeah.
looking like one of them YouTube videos of the big old kid out there just mac chucking everybody.
6'6", tailback, catching it.
Pull it in the China style.
28 toss. Right. Big fella, get to the corner. Cut it upfield. Yeah.
And you had wheels.
I had wheels. I had that like 10, 15 yards like fast sprint. Like boop, bop, 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 then I just gas solid.
What about was you playing football and wasn't playing basketball and you just switched? Or
So
you doing both?
You know what? I
Already.
always played basketball though, because I
On
played
the
in
playground and
I
stuff
played
like
in
that.
the house league in the wintertime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just played and then one day it was my junior year and I was just like, you know what? I was thinking, I was so concentrated on making the McDonald's All-American team. And I didn't think like if you can play both sports and you can make, you know what I mean? Because I could have did both.
Right.
I thought I had to play one and just focus on one. So after my junior year, I kind of locked in because I quit football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Saban really he came to my school for 3 days straight, bro.
This
Like,
when he was at LSU.
yeah, don't quit. That's like the worst thing you could ever do. You're going to make $100 million at laptop.
So you had the greatest college coach ever tell you that.
Really did, bro. And I said, I'm done.
So you
I'm
just
locked in on basketball. Now that summer I'm trying to be ranked because I got Dwight Howard, I got Al Jefferson, I got J.R. Smith. I'm trying to get ranked.
Big names.
So I was
Big
like, I'm
name.
quitting. So I'm getting straight to the I ended up going to Mickey D's and, you know, I was lit.
How that
you know,
feel?
top
How that
15.
feel to make that your goal and you go get it?
It was tough, you know what I mean? Because I never thought I'd be able to go to the league, you know? And then when I did that, I was like, damn, these just going like,
Light bulb.
they leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I could do it. So then you in high school, you made McDonald's.
Yeah.
How did LSU? I know Nick Saban was coming to get you in football. So who was the college coach?
John Brady.
Okay.
At the time.
Okay, I remember he was at Notre Dame, right?
I don't know where he was at. Any school, I have no idea. But he was at LSU when I was there.
Right.
Good guy, great guy, love him, great guy.
You didn't play AAU ball.
I did.
You did?
I did, but you know what? I had my AAU, like my mentor or whatever. He didn't want me to call myself selling myself out for the tennis shoes or whatever. So he was like, you know what? I'm going to travel and take them to all these tournaments. So I wasn't really like a, you know what I mean?
So y'all didn't have like a Adidas or a Nike sponsor. Y'all just went to whatever tournaments y'all wanted to.
Whatever tournaments.
It wasn't like y'all was stuck on one circuit. Y'all
Who was the biggest person, highest ranked person you seen in the tournament?
At the time, it was like Sean Livingston was like.
Sean Livingston was there.
I loved him.
Illinois killer.
Like, I loved him growing up. Like me and him would be on the same team. Like you know how they put the stars, and I would be on his. Man, we would rock out. He would pass the ball to me.
It up.
Easy.
Everything.
Yeah, he was nice coming out of high school,
everything.
bro. Real nice.
I know you like Shaq, but you wasn't dunking like Shaq. Like
I wasn't.
Your game had to be totally different than a lot of people. Like, so where did you get your game from? Like,
Carl Malone, bro. I love this game. I love this game. I love how the way he played the game. I loved everything about it.
mentality, like control.
Yeah.
Like you got a bright personality and you're a nice guy, but you got a mean streak too, right? That people don't you got a dog in you, but you definitely have to go low, but you got a dog. Where you get that from? That kind of divide the gaps of each side.
Really, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I get that from my sister. Cause I ain't had no brothers. You know what I mean? My older sister, a real G. Like,
yeah,
she straight to it. She gonna give you a real whooping. I ain't never seen her lose a fight. On God. It could be 3 girls. You good, sis? Yeah. Big girl. Fast. Do hair. Good with her hands.
Good with her hands.
Good with her hands. For real. My sister, bro, she really taught me how to be tough.
Yeah.
Like, knuckle up. Like, she was the one like, come here. We about to go in the deep end. Stop crying. Like,
right.
That like that stuff, like, you know, that makes you tough. Like, man, I can swim now. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about it at the time when she was doing it. Like, stop being scared. Come on, let's go.
Right.
And that's how I approached it ever since then. When I was like 11, 12, I knew I was big. That's when I was like, all right, cool.
Definitely can't let nobody punk you if you big.
I'm beating up. I'm beating things up. Boom, pow.
Where did you get the name Big Baby? Like, how long you had the name Big Baby?
Man, I had that
First
name
of
for
all,
so long,
I
bro.
never knew that your real name was Ronald.
Yeah.
Your name Ronald?
My mama.
Ronald Glen.
My mama had a brother. He ain't had no son, so you know my uncle.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
So
that's my
like
son.
everybody named Ronald got a nickname.
Yeah.
My cousin,
really
named Ronald. His nickname Spike.
So Big Baby.
Big Baby, dog. I was Pee-wee football, but my weight was senior, so I couldn't play Pee-wee. So I had to play senior. So that's when that's kind of the reason how I was kind of good in football, because I played young, like with big dudes. So I'm, Oklahoma drill, boom, pow. How old he is? Oh, he's 7.
He ain't that old. He
nah. Yeah, this seniors like you supposed to be a Pee-wee, you 9, like this 12, like, you know what I mean? So I played senior, and I was a Big Baby, and it was messing with me.
Who called you that? Who the first person?
Coach Earl. Coach Earl. I think he working somewhere like back home in Port Allen. I don't know what Coach Earl is.
And Big Baby.
But he called me Big Baby. And everybody's like, yeah, man, you Big Baby. Like, yeah. So middle school came. So I've been playing up. I'm ready to test something up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Middle school, I'm cracking heads. So every time you walk on campus, they're like, oh, that's Big Baby.
Did you like it at first?
It was cool when I start getting chicks off it, like you know what I'm saying? It was like literally middle school. Like when I was, because at first I used to get in scraps. Like, what you mean? I'm a Big Baby. Like, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom. They like, man, why you beat everybody else?
Like I had nicknames. I had a bunch of nicknames, and a lot of people used to call me Black D, bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But one of them that I initially hated, but eventually it was cool. They called me Big Funk.
I knew that was.
And
I'm with that.
It was like these old school cats was like saying that, oh, he dunked that funk. You remember back in the day, the funk was like something like he dunked that funk when I used to dunk and stuff like that. So I used to hate it. So I used to be like, man, don't call me that. Like, cause I seen a girl was like, Big Funk. So I was like, nah, don't call me that, right?
Like you getting
right?
on Big Baby, he get no chicks. He like, nah.
But just like you said, it just stuck with everybody, and people just started saying it. But the way they was saying it was like, you know who that is? That's Big Funk. Like it was a different type of way that they said it.
That's how it was.
It was a swag to it. You start having kids holding up signs at the game talking about Big Funk and all that stuff. But that was one, when I initially heard it, I was like, nah. Yeah. Don't call me like Big Funk.
I think it happened like I was on the news and I was literally sacking a quarterback, smashed him. I wish I could find these highlights. It was crazy. When I look back at it,
Friday Night Lights.
And so it kind of went viral. It kind of went viral or whatever back in that day. And they started calling me Big Baby, Big Baby, Big Baby, Big Baby. You know, then I was good. And it was like, oh, okay, that's Big Baby. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm Big Baby.
What made you choose LSU? Like,
man, I was already there, bro. I was already locked in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a homebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was already so. Like I literally went to high school on campus.
Straight up.
So it was like,
so your high school was that close to LSU campus?
Yeah, man. I'd be eating in the cafeteria with
Tyrus was explaining it to me. It was like another level of high school. It was like you go to another level. That's how it kind of was going to LSU and being from there and being that close on campus.
Yeah, it was, man. I was a homebody, so I had to stay, man.
So wait, when you went there, Tyrus Thomas was with you. Was Brandon Bass there?
Brandon Bass had left. Well, he was there my freshman year.
Okay.
And my sophomore year,
was he from your same area?
Oh yeah, that's who I idolized growing up. Like literally, like
be bad.
For real, like I literally watched this dude like have nothing in his house, and then literally all of a sudden just grind,
something
bro.
into himself.
For real, bro. That man was a grinder. So I used to always be looking like, okay, I need to get at least where he at. You know what I mean? Like every time I'm playing, I'm at him. Like, you know what I mean? Like we made each other better. You know what I'm saying? So B Bass was that guy I looked up to coming like in the hood. Like, okay, I can make Mickey D's. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody can see me from down there.
Yeah, and you know, and you see somebody else do it, is like, oh shit, I could do it then. He right down the street.
But so wait a minute though, who went to your high school? Was you Tyrus?
No, Tyrus didn't go to my high school. He went to a high school like literally right around the corner.
Brandon went to your same high school?
No, me and Brandon was supposed to go to the same high school.
Who was the best player at y'all high school is what I want to know. It wasn't either one of y'all.
Nah.
What's her name?
Simone Augustus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Simone Augustus was the best
She's the
player.
real one in Nate school. She was the real one. I just want.
But since we were 12, though.
Yeah, I remember him telling me, you know, we played
like,
with the Magic.
Simone
he
was
told
like
me
that when we was 12.
She dope.
She
like
called.
literally,
she
bro.
dope.
I used to love her, bro. Like literally love her, bro.
Yeah. Like just
real,
watching
bro.
her play and all that stuff. I know the city used to be crazy.
I swear to God, bro. We was 12 years old, bro. I spent the night at her house, peed in her bed one time. Bro. It was crazy. Embarrassed myself. She can tell you this story. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I used to love her, bro. I peed in the bed and I left. She was like, "Why you leave?" Like, you know, I'm right down the street, so you know, I take the sheets.
Oh, see, you was
I take the sheets, boom, no evidence, but the stain.
Got the matches, dog.
Swear to God, bro, I played on the same AAU team with her when we was 12, bro. Call her right now, bro, and she'll be like, "Yeah, Big Baby peed on my couch bed." Cause you know, I can't, you know, we friends. I can't sleep in the room. You know what I mean? Like, she had a bed on the couch, man. I was like, okay.
You nervous or something?
Yeah, bro, peed in the bed, bro. Simone Augustus, bro, and she was a hooper. You hear me? You hear me? 12 years old. Boom, 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 boom.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
she's a Hall of Famer.
All the colleges come to check out this.
What, bro? She was cold, but I went. That was a high school I was supposed to go to, and they said that's Capitol High where Brandon and her went. I would have went to that school. I'd have been there with them, so we'd have been crazy good. But I end up going to the University High. You know, I was tired of the hood.
So all y'all just went to different schools.
Yeah, bro.
And y'all could have been powerhouse.
Man, we could have been powerhouse. But I was tired of the hood, bro.
Did any of y'all win state?
Crazy,
Did any of y'all win state?
Yeah, they won state.
Who did?
Well, Brandon them didn't win state. They lost.
We know the legend did.
Yeah,
right.
I won state. You know
so you won state?
Yeah, I was Mr. Basketball. I was all that crazy.
You ain't get one of them. He ain't never had one of them Mr. Basketball for the state, you know.
Yeah, I got them.
Like you, I got state titles though.
Yeah,
mythical national title. Winner. How was it for you coming from LSU, being a Louisiana kid? Like the first time you met the big fella, Shaq Diesel, you at his alma mater. I remember seeing one of the little specials when you was wearing his number. He came back, all that. They were showing you running the hills and stuff, trying to lose some weight, and he was. How was that?
But that was cool, bro, because, you know, like as a big guy, like Shaq was that idol for me.
Yeah.
Like, that's who I'm going to be like. That's how I'm going to play.
You going to his school.
Yeah, like that's how it was. I used to think I wore 18 just because Shaq was big feet. Like, you know, because my feet real wide. I thought, you know, I wear 18, but I really wear 16. You know, the length, you know, the width. So that's why I thought I was Shaq. So I used to think I was him, and I got a chance to meet Dale Brown. So when I met him, I was kind of like, I was like a freshman, and, you know, I was kind of like the freshman sensation going to U-High and meeting all the, you know, alumni guys. And he introduced me to Shaq when Shaq got his jersey retired. So I got a chance to like bump elbows with him and like, you know, look at him, and you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty cool. Like it was unbelievable. Like really, like that's when I knew. I was like, dang, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I try to really just idolize myself, like at the beginning of my game, just like him.
Is it true that when you was a shawty that you body slammed Shaq at a camp or something?
Yes, bro.
How did what?
Bro, listen,
Shaq, the most massive human being I've ever seen in my life.
This,
how
bro.
did you body slam Shaq?
Bro, I had just met him. Remember, I told you I Dale Brown had introduced, and he had came back and had a couple golf events. He gives me a ball, and I was like, man, can you autograph this? You know what I mean? And then we went to Derek Mallett, his kind of mentor, worked at LSU, eat spaghetti. And so I'm eating spaghetti, looking at me like, let's go outside. I'm like, what we doing, Shaq? Like, I'm walking outside. He like, all right, come on. You know how you start wrestling, right? Like, he's like he getting in position or whatever, right? And so I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. I boom on his back, and I pin him down. He can't get me off him. And then Mr. Matter like, yo, get off him, yo. Get off. You might hurt this man. Get off him. You know, I'm about 8th grade, 9th grade, 330. Big youngster.
330.
Yeah. So I picked him, boom, slammed him, pinned him.
So you was in 8th grade.
I was about 8th grade, bro.
That's one of the dopest things though. Like everybody that I literally talk to, like the first time they meet Shaq, like it's the dopest thing ever.
Yeah,
he embrace you, he bring you in. Like you know how it is. Everybody got that little fear. Like you don't want to meet somebody you look up to and they treat you like crap or whatever. Like most people I talk to, Shaq never let him down. It's always something.
Yeah, he's a kid at heart. He's a big kid at heart.
What made you want to leave LSU and go pro?
You know what it was, man? Like my sophomore year, we went to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And I got there and I was like, dang, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do this again, but not thinking like, bro, you need to leave.
Right.
You know, you just beat Texas, you killing, you just beat Duke, you know what I'm saying? Tires going, they gonna have to come see you. Somewhere at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? You top, you know, you just got the big man of the year in the top, you know, that big Naismith trophy at the crib.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I'm going to come back. Man, I went back, man. We didn't even make the tournament. I was sick.
Feel like a waste of year.
I was like, man, I should have left.
When it was hot.
I should have win. Like, you know, I love my junior year. You know, it was great. You know, I bettered myself in school. That was good.
Yeah.
But, so I left because it was time. And I was ready because I really felt like I should have left the year before that. I had got SEC Player of the Year, and that's when Joakim Noah, Al, all them, I was busting them up.
Busting them
up. Was time to get up out of here.
Man, I should have left.
Where'd you thought you was gonna go in the draft? Like what team did you actually thought you was gonna go to?
I was gonna go first round Philly. They had like 3 picks that year because they had got Thaddeus Young, Joe Smith. And it was Utah. Utah really, really loved me. Like they brought me back twice. Jerry was like, you know what I mean? We're gonna pick you, like really, really pick you.
Yeah.
But then they needed a guard at the time. You know what I mean? So it was just like, okay, cool. And those were the two I was betting on. And then New Jersey Nets at 17. They brought me back twice.
Yeah. Them the teams you thought you were gonna go.
I thought I was going. I was sitting at the crib. Like, we up. It's up. First round. Yeah.
Let's get
sitting there lit.
So when you found out it was the Celtics, what did you think of that?
You know what? I was like, dang. Like, it was the Supersonics first.
Yeah, it was Supersonics.
Then they traded me with Ray Allen to...
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
how that go?
Yeah.
So think about it, right? So I was just talking about this the other day. Me getting picked was the deal getting done for Ray and them.
Yeah.
Like, we want Baby. You know what I mean? Pick him, send him over here, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And being a part of that was kind of like, dang, that's kind of the initiation of like,
I'm part of this.
yeah, like I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they thought to pick me at that moment, like, you know what I'm saying? So, cause I failed, you know what I mean? So it was crazy, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, it was crazy because I was sick at first, you know what I'm saying? Like
you
just
stay
got
slipping.
that check, you know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta pay that back.
Then you on the blockbuster
to the
trade.
agent, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay that back, bro. Like,
that was the trade of the summer.
yeah, and then I was just second round, and I was just like, this is my time to eat.
Yeah.
Because this going to be the best opportunity. I'm going to get crumbs that nobody else going to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to eat them crumbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was just my mindset when I got drafted.
How did you feel when you first walked in the Celtics practice with all that star power, Paul Pierce in that joint, KG, Ray, Doc Rivers back there, Danny Ainge,
The banners, the
looking
aura.
at the banners.
Yeah.
You see the stains on the banners, so them the real John.
Man.
And
bro.
like I tell people all the time when I was in Boston, like you can smell it in the air. It's something in the air about championship or basketball environment
Man,
when you in them
bro.
gyms.
In the towns, though.
Like
in the
history
towns
come
with
out.
the people. Like, you can even feel it when you walk and just walking.
like the history come out of
Man,
it. Like
bro,
it's
it's
something
crazy.
about it.
They
It's
used to
crazy.
greatness.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Paul Revere was riding. I'd seen his whole route. You know, that's in Boston.
Right.
You know, he went a long way. You know what I mean? But he was talking about the British was coming. Like, you can feel like that energy.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, you can feel it. So it was great being there, man.
You a legend, though. You one of the fan favorite. You a big deal in Bingtown, bruh.
Man, like I say, man, I just was eating crumbs at first. That's my mentality. I was just eating crumbs.
I need you to tell me the story. I've heard this story before, but this story needs to be told. I want you to tell the story with you and KG, the big ticket story. How you got tight with him like that, and but how it started out.
Well, this is a true story, literally. Like, and I feel like this is why our bond was so tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In a way, because like I was his guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm a rookie, and it's kind of like the first day everybody's coming back and they're getting acclimated, and you know they playing pickup, everybody's working out and stuff like that. So we have a pickup game, and you know he's the 4, and I'm the 4. So you know I gotta play him. Like, you know what I mean? First I'm at all, like, you know what I mean?
I'm
like,
about to
God
line
damn,
this
like,
ticket.
this is ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm here. Like, that's when I was
Nah,
like,
it's real.
dang, I'm
It's
looking
real.
at P. I'm like, Ray in here, E-House. I'm like, man, I'm just watching these boys.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Shout out E-House. That's my dog.
man, bro, and we were playing, and this is when I really seen his like presence and just like the type of dude
The
he
intensity.
was. Like, so I get the ball at the wing, and I shoot it. Like, I shoot it. And I tell myself, I'm talking to myself though. Get up, get it up. He turned, looked like, hey, little motherfucker, you talking shit? First, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really aware with crazy stuff like that. Like,
Right.
so I'm like, I ain't talking shit to you. I'm talking to myself, big fella. Like, I ain't at you. He was like, and then I was like, I'm just trying to get my little swag, bro.
Yeah.
He say, fuck your swag. Then, you know, the other side of me was like, okay, well, fuck your swag.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like, yo, fuck your swag. Yeah, I'm running back. He's like, all right, shit, all right. You know how he blowing. blowing
like a bull.
yeah, okay, this bitch is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
right. Already, you know.
That's how you said. That's like so.
You know
So you know me. I'm like, all right, like this is what I gotta do to get on.
Instinct in you come out.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, you don't think nothing about it. Like where I'm from, we don't think about it. We know.
Yeah.
We walk off the court, it's over with, bro. We back to it the next day. You know what I mean? But me being a rookie, the next day, I'm thinking like I'm in there early. About to eat my cereal, right? You know, they got this cereal, you know, I got to show them how to eat right, that I'm eating right.
Right.
So, Ticket walked right by me. I'm like, what's up, Ticket? He just walked. Like, he ain't even see me. Like, and I'm thinking like, that ain't
you ain't say nothing, like you wasn't even there.
Like, he seen me, but he ain't want to talk to me. You know what I mean?
No acknowledgement, you saying what's up.
That crushed me. Oh my God, bro. I was sick. I was so sick, bro. Because I know his struggle, I know the dude, and I was just like, dang, like, man, he ain't messing with me. That ain't right.
Yeah.
I gotta make this right.
Yeah.
Like, so my mom always taught me, you know, when you got a problem with a man, you look him in the face and you acknowledge what's going on like a man. And that's what I did. I walked up to him. And I was like, bro, did I do something wrong to you? You know, yesterday I thought that stayed on the court. If I did, I apologize. And he looked at me and he was like, you know what, youngin', I fuck with you. You good. And after that, we was locked in. I was his vet. I was his rookie. Yeah. He was my vet.
How he take care of you? Did he take care of you, big fella?
Man, the man, bro, I swear to God, bro, he's one of the nicest guys to ever be around. Yeah. He has a great energy, great presence, and like he's just giving. Like I used to be with him, and I'd just be like, we'd be at the store, he'd be like, get something. I'd be like, chicken, I'm good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom would be like, don't ask for nothing. You don't need nothing.
Right.
Like you in the store, you don't need nothing. You ain't buying nothing. What you doing?
Right.
Like so.
You don't just need nothing while you could.
Yeah, bro, that man to make me buy stuff, bro.
And
man, get something, bro. Get something, bro. Come on, man, get something, bro. Get something, bro. I'm like, bro. All right.
You gonna insist?
I'm like, bro, okay. So, you know, all my Louis hats and scarves, you know, he taught me about that.
Yeah.
He told me about
the
all
swag.
that. Yeah, he
what,
showed me that.
What, dealing with basketball, you from being around him so much, did you take from him that you added to your game to make you be a more complete NBA player?
No excuses. He never made an excuse. He practiced. Like, you got to make him sit down. You know, and one of the biggest thing I probably would take from that was the fact that he was a giver. Yeah. Because Ray Allen was there, Paul Pierce was there, Ticket was there. He got an MVP. Like, he lit. Yeah. He don't take no back seat to scoring. He do what he want to do, and he did that. Yeah. Like, he didn't worry about that. Yeah. He was the one that made it work because he made everything work with everybody else. He was the connection to Ray and P.
Mm-hmm. He was the bigger player.
Yeah, he was the middle. He was the middle to Rondo and Ray. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he would get the bunk of that. He would know what's going on. Like, he was the foundation to that team.
To the whole team.
To the whole team.
Talk about just his overall presence as far as his intensity, how he was able to bring that every night and how he impacted y'all as being basically like that linebacker that controlled everything. I remember playing against y'all, how he controlled everything defensively and how his voice was heard in and throughout everything y'all did. His voice was prominent.
Everywhere. It was everywhere. He was our coach. Like, I feel like as a player, as a coach, you need players that are those players that
extensions of the coach.
Of the coaches. And he was our coach. And he brought an unbelievable energy that you had to get up. Like, yo, Ticket, look at him, he's sweating, he going crazy. Like, okay, man, I gotta come with you, big fella. I can't let you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, if you any type of competitor and you want to compete, and you see another dude right across from you, and you see him like, man, let me get some of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some of this.
What he putting out, he make bro, you got
you
to
wanted some of that, and that's what we all did at that time. We wanted to be champions that year when we first got traded. When that trade just happened, we wanted to be the best, and he definitely started that.
Ray is one of the best shooters like ever.
Yeah,
he a Hall of Famer. Jesus Shuttlesworth. Like, what did you get from Ray that you seen? Because I know when I was there, I used to see Ray take a cab before the bus.
Yep.
Every city we went to, every shoot around we went to, no matter what it was, just to shoot shots.
Yeah. It's crazy because the big three, right? Ray, Paul, and KG, I learned a lot from each one of them. And Ray was the one as far as preparation. Sharp.
Boy.
Yeah.
I'm sharp. I'm on time. I'm dressed sharp. I'm looking nice. My hair shiny. Bald head. All the time. It never stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, this is why this man is just the way he is. Like, he's before the games locked in. I'm talking about real workouts. Like running up and down. Wop, 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 wop. He got to see it go in. And he did it every time. Every game.
Every time.
True story, bro. He's what made me start going to the gym at 3:30. I swear to you, on everything I love. Like, I'm like, hey, I've been doing that, bro. Like, and like I began to be like, I don't want nobody else shots messing up my shots when I'm shooting. I seen that's what he doing. Like he said, like, you get to the Clippers, we get to the games, the Staples Center, bro. It's like maybe my second, third year in the league. Cause I started doing it from my third year. I did it forever. Forever. I was the first one. Get my shots. I'm talking about you coming that joint. I think I'm there early, man. Ray in a full-fledged sweat. Like he said, a real workout, boy.
I seen that.
All game shots, though. Everything you see him doing the game, he doing. I said, man, listen, I got to, like you said, I got to get some of that. I'm gonna get here at 3:30 now. When I got the Phoenix, my third year in LA, then I got the Phoenix. I'll be there when they doing all the dunk stuff, all the dances and everything going through. I'm there then.
Man. Like literally,
and that came from him. I promise you, that came straight from him. Cause that boy used to beat it. I'm like, man, look how he already on our court.
Yeah.
Like you said, he out of town. He on our court before we there.
Yeah. And so like being a rookie and being like one of the favorite rookies and everybody, asking you to do stuff. I had opportunities to be like with Ray. I had opportunities to be with KG and Paul, like alone. You know what I mean? And being their rookie, you know what I'm saying? They taught me so much.
Like Ray, like Milwaukee Bucks Ray. When we got to the league, Milwaukee Bucks Ray Allen was so crazy. Like I'm talking about threes, dunking, mid-range. We just call them 2-point geezers. Him, Big Dog, and Sam Cassell.
I love Big Dog.
Him, Big Dog, Sam Cassell used to get work.
I love Big Dog. I remember that. I was a little boy. I was kind of big. I was never little.
What did Paul bring to the table? What did you feel like he brought to the table to you that you got from him?
Well, Paul, like the way he approached the game in ways as far as just his attitude, you know what I mean? Like, Paul really he if you ask Paul, he the shit. Yeah.
Coldest player ever.
Motherfucker.
He the best. Yeah, I'm the best. Like, and that's what I got from him. You know what I mean? I remember we was playing Dallas, bro, and this one I knew, okay, he's a great scorer.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, baby, baby,
West
this.
West Coast.
Watch this.
Were you like this?
Watch this, watch this. Give me the rock. Watch out. Slice hold. Do that herky jerky. Foul. Boom. Man hit like 12 straight. Dirk was like, what? We playing the Mavs. And he's like, yeah. They ain't like that. And I was just like, man, like, you gotta have some type of swag in this game. Like, I don't care. Like, you gotta have some type of, I'm kind of in the tipped off in the head, like a little bit, like, you know what I mean, to be great. Like, he was kind of like,
no, he was a problem.
He was a problem, bro.
For real. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't didn't jump the high.
You thought like I could guard you.
Didn't dribble the best.
Out on you.
Yeah.
Didn't dribble the best, but had everything.
Everything, bro.
That you was
For
looking
real.
Can
for.
score, bro. And I took that from that attitude.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Who's the best player you played with?
Play with?
Like, who's the best player that?
Like, this the best player, right?
You ever play out of all the players, the teams, and everything you done played with? Who's the best player you played with?
Man, golly, bro, that's tough.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because I played with the Clippers. You know what I mean? They were Blake and DeAndre Jordan, and you know what I mean. But like the best player, like playing with, I would have to say probably like Ticket.
Go ahead, yeah.
Ticket.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd probably say Ticket, the best player. Like to really see his energy and to see, like if I want to score 30, I can. Or if I want to get 20 rebounds, I can. If I want to block and 5 block shots, I can. If I want to assist, I can. Like he was a guy who did what he wanted when he wanted. But he knew when to do it. You know what I mean? He knew when to do it. He knew when we needed a bucket. Okay, Paul ain't here today. There was times, Paul ain't there.
Mm-hmm.
Where Paul at? He in the locker room somewhere, like chilling. Ticket would show up.
What's one of the funniest NBA stories you got to like say that something happened?
Man, bro,
it's a lot.
I got so many stories, bro. But I got one story when I was a rookie though. Like we was in London at the time. We went to travel to go play in London in my rookie year. So I'm in London first time. I'm I know it's my first bus. Like it's the first bus.
Right.
We ever had.
First team bus.
Swear to God, bro. I get down early. I'm there. I'm like, dang, where everybody at? It's time to go. Oh, we don't leave till another hour. I've already worked out already because I'm trying to stay in shape. I go back in my hotel room, bro.
Fall asleep.
Lay down, bro. I said, I'm just going to close my eyes. I literally told myself, I said, just close your eyes, Glen. You feel me? I'm laying there, bro. I swear to God, bro. I wake up like, jump up, go down. They like, oh, they already left. I'm like, what?
Left.
Oh, my God. It's my first bus. We go and see the owners.
Wow.
Swear to God, bro. Just missed it, bro. They left. Oh, he not here? Oh, we're leaving him. Swear to God. So this is what I do, though. Because I am, I'm second round. I'm think I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm think I'm out of here. Like, oh, this rookie missed the bus, the first bus? What? Oh, no. I'm like, man, I'm about to go to this restaurant. What's this restaurant? Can you tell me the restaurant, sir? I told him, man, hopped in a little trolley cab or whatever, right? I swear to God to you, bro. This trolley cab acts like he don't know where he's going. And you know me, I'm like, I'm huffing, puffing. I'm like, man, can you hurry up, sir? I'm late. I'll give you all the pounds in my pocket. Can you get me to where I gotta go? So he stops and like something's wrong with his car. I don't know what's wrong. And so I'm like, yo, are you serious? And he's like, sir, if you don't, you can get out. I'm like, what? I'm not getting out. I don't know where I'm at. Like you got me fucked up. Like I'm not getting out. I swear to God, bro. He's like, you're gonna get out. Like literally. That voice, like, you gonna get out here, like, you know how they be talking. So I'm like, damn, like, you about to make me get out, man. I threw the pound, like, man, fuck you, man. Like, I literally did that. So I'm literally
in the middle of
I'm in the middle of nowhere, bro. And I'm from the hood, bro. My instinct, like, I gotta get somewhere. I can't get a car. My next thing, I need a bike.
A bike.
I seen these 2 little kids. I swear to you, I gave these kids every pound in my pocket. I say, take me to this restaurant. They was like, it's right around the corner. I'm pulling him on the front. I'm
on the handlebars.
Swear to God, bro. I got him on the handlebars, bro.
In London,
bro. I got mud all up my back. I'm hitting it.
Going to meet the owners.
Yes. So boom, boom. I get there. Boom, they right here. Boom, I get up, run. I'm like, y'all come with me.
Was you
Lynchy, the guard was like, nah, no, y'all can't come over here. Like, cause I'm like, yo, these kids got me here. Like, I'm about to say that.
Yeah.
So no, I get up there. I'm there. I walk in. Everybody like, Ticket's like, why you late? This is what Ticket tell me. Like, why you late? Tell everybody why you late. What happened? Why you wasn't here on time?
Yeah.
And I told them that story. Swear to God.
Did they laugh?
Bro, they laughed like crazy, bro. Like, everybody was like, oh, my God. Like, are you serious, bro? And then she was like, yeah, the kids was down at the back. Like, swear to God, bro. I was late for my first bus ever on that 08 championship Celtics team. For real,
I heard y'all training camp was crazy though. It was real competitive though.
Yeah, it was.
Because it was like y'all had a brand new team just coming together.
It was, bro.
I heard y'all had a crazy training camp.
And that's the thing I commend Doc on. You know what I mean? Me and Doc, we see eye to eye, but we don't see eye to eye. Like, you know what I mean? But that's what I commend him on. He did a good job of coaching in a way to put it together, meaning, like, you know, it's like gumbo. You know what I mean? You got crab in that thing. You got okra in that thing. You got
Dewey sausage.
You know what I mean? You got Ray in that. You got Paul. You got Rondo in that thing. Like, you know, you gotta make this shit taste good. Like,
right,
Doc, you gotta make it taste good, and that's what he did. He made it. You know, he did this thing called Ubuntu.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an African, like, you know, you're your neighbor's brother. You know, helping each other.
Yeah,
you know, stuff like that. So. You know, he brought that to our team. Like, that was the first thing that he kind of introduced to us.
Locked y'all in.
And we locked in all the way from there.
I brought y'all. Yeah, I know Keon be saying that, like, in some of his speeches, you know, that was an experience that he had with Doc that he put in one of his life lessons, and, you know, he tried to live by it, try to help the next brother.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Like, last night we said Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. Yeah, that's exactly.
What was the? I know, of course, you had a ball, and it's hard to remake a championship season, and that bond, that's like life for y'all.
Yeah.
But outside of that Celtics season, you went to a couple of teams. What was the other place that you liked the most to be like playing in? And it was like locker room was cool, everybody was cool, and it's kind of like a good vibe.
Man, I only played for 3 teams. You know what I mean? So
Clippers, Magic, Celtics.
I went to the Celtics. You know, that locker room was great. And I went to the Magic, and then that was a circus.
Was the Clippers a circus?
The Clippers was just Hollywood. You know, you can't believe a lot of things you see in Hollywood. That's how the Clippers was.
A lot of things ain't true.
You can't lie, a lot of things ain't true.
Let me ask you this. Since you won the championship your first year,
crazy.
Did it feel like a urge to get on a team, or like for the rest of your career to get on a team, or remake a magical season, or you wanted that back, that feeling again, or it was just like they spoiled the pie?
It was one point in my career where I thought, but I was just lucky, man. Like, I got drafted, bro, and I had talent, to be in that situation. Kind of just built the platform just for my mindset.
Yeah.
Of especially winning, because I know playing with him in Orlando.
He came to Orlando, he was on that.
Like, we won over here, Stan. Like, I won over here. Like, we got to do this, like, no, Glenn.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna tell you a story.
No, Glenn, we don't want to do that, Glenn.
This what I knew. This what I knew my boy was on one. You remember this? Think about this. He came, it was around Christmas time, right? My man wanted to do the Secret Santa thing, right? Bruh.
I gotta take a drink.
Nobody ain't take it serious, bruh. This the first time I was like, wait a minute. Big Baby kinda he care about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like this boy went off. So like, I think it was on like one person that did it, right? Like maybe like, and you came because you bought like it was a rook, either like Harp or somebody. You bought them like a Louis bag or something.
That's team camaraderie.
Nobody else ain't do it. That boy was in the middle.
Gonna win something.
He was in the middle of lock on. He was like, so nobody ain't do it. He was like, you know how he is. He was like. That's why we ain't gonna win. He's like, we can't win like this. I was like, hold on, big fella. Like, it's just a little secret sign. No, it's bigger than that. Get the gift. It ain't about that. Y'all missing it. Y'all, that's why we ain't gonna win. I was like, yo. Bro was like almost had tears in his eyes.
Man, I was mad,
serious, bro. I was like,
because when you on a losing team, bro, you gotta find anything. Like, you gotta reach for everything.
Anything for motivation.
Like, come on, guys. Like, team bonding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anything.
But he was so
You
sincere
got
about
anything
this.
in the league because it's easy to get your ass kicked real quick.
You know what I mean? And like, that's what we did. We won.
Nah, for real.
We won.
Yeah.
I was happy every year, boy. Celtics, boy. I'm like, who my Secret Santa gonna be?
I'm gonna get something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hope it ain't Ray. He gonna give me a book.
I'm about to get ticket. Ray. You want one of the big three up.
I hope it ain't Brian Scalabrine, man. He gonna give me something like I need, right? Look, bro, I was sick.
What's gonna give me something I need?
Man, what Scott Pollard had me my rookie year. He probably gave me something crazy, something weird book from that crazy store, Sex Positions or something. It was crazy. I don't know, bro. That was my first gift, Secret.
I want you to talk about when you played overseas.
Man, that was crazy.
I remember talking to you.
That was crazy, bro. Bro, that was the craziest thing, bro. You know what? And I went over there, bro. I literally was like, yo, I was in the league, bro. I took that shit for granted, bro. I swear to God, I was like, well, I was in the league, boy. I'm over here. Look at these people can't speak to me. What did you say? I'm like, what did you say? Like, real talk, bro. I got up out of there. Because, they really try to bamboozle me. Because I'm in shape. I'm going over there. I'm in shape. I'm ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
And so they say, well, you get over here, we're going to see, about the pay. Like, you know what I mean? Because, it's kind of, not my, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, because they didn't think, okay, you haven't played. You ain't in shape. Like, you know what I mean? But I go over there light.
Ready.
Skinny baby. You know what I mean? So I get over there. I'm killing. They like, oh, you need to go now. I said, well, let's figure out this money.
Right.
Because, you want me to score 30. You know what I mean? Like
reparations.
Yeah, bro. Like, I need that money. Yeah, they wasn't going. So I wasn't going.
I remember I talked to you.
I was
back
right
home.
out of there.
You were back home.
Where did you go?
To Croatia.
Croatia.
Yeah, it's real over there.
Yeah, I remember
talking real life.
Like, I was on the USA team, and we got in a fight with Croatia, like, on the steps, like, in Russia.
Oh, yeah, you tripping.
Him and Zebo.
Oh.
No, was Zebo with us?
I thought Zebo was with y'all.
No, Zebo went on that team. It went on that team. But I went to Russia.
Man, bro, these people was outside.
They had pipes and stuff like that.
Man, them people pipe. When I came up to the airport, everybody, yay, baby. Red flare everywhere. They just bouncing around outside.
Yeah.
Crazy fans. I went to McDonald's, boy, they in the line with me. Like, swear to God, like cars like following me like to my hotel.
Everywhere you went.
Everywhere I went. They was mad because I was right out of there the next day.
You don't remember talking to me on FaceTime? I talked to you on FaceTime. I said, big fella, what's going on? I'm seeing it on Hoops. He like, nah, bro, I'm about to be back home.
Bro, I'm out, bro. You know that Homer Simpson meme?
I remember.
You know that Homer Simpson meme when he walk in the club and he walk right back
Put
out?
his hat down and figure right back up. He whistling.
Boom. I would have loved to play over there. I would, because the coach is great. And
them fans was
yeah,
on you.
bro, and the fans, bro, that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that part of my heart was kind of sick. Like, I love that.
The energy.
I'd have been going crazy over there. So that part I was like, man, I'm sad. But money is money. I need my coins.
What's probably the most ridiculous thing you bought when you felt like, all right, I got some money, I could do something. What I'm gonna do? What I want to do? What you do?
And you
do, big dog.
And you came in seeing what Ticket got, what Paul got.
And we know that influenced us, hey, but you wasn't on that level yet.
You wasn't on that level, but when you got that meal in the bank, I know you bought something stupid.
Bro, I ain't really go crazy, bro. I did some other stuff like houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I really did when I got that money from Orlando. Dead ass,
I was there.
bro. Dead ass, bro. I took $1 million, bro. It was just laying in it.
Just laying in it.
Swear to God, bro.
How that feel?
By myself.
How that feel though?
I went and got $1 million. I was like, man, I got $1 million. Literally. I literally put it on the bed, bro.
You had it in cash?
Bro, in cash,
You done
bro.
held $1 million and laid
Man,
it.
you already know I was in there like, yeah, I made it.
Hey,
I'm in there going crazy.
Tell the people, how do you go in a bank and get $1 million?
Explain that to me. Explain
how
that
do
to
you
me.
go in the bank and be like,
first
I
of
want
all,
they
$1
got to
million?
go get managed.
You got to pre-order that because they ain't gonna be like,
Pre-order,
you
like
can't come
2
here and tell
weeks.
about you want $1 million.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Woman had like 500,000, I think, in the 2 weeks, and then I had ordered another 500, and I just was, I laid in it. I had a couple Jones with me.
Couple Jones.
Yeah. By myself. Shout out to the Jones. Shout out to the Jones.
Hey, but time out. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never held the whole like
million, bro.
Like, how that feel?
Man, bro. $1 million, you already know. And I was cut up.
You ain't had no shirt on, nothing, huh?
I had them hundreds. They was cutting me up. One of them cut me up. Swear to God, I was bleeding.
You
right on my
getting
hand.
paper cuts or so much
Swear
money
to
in
God,
that
paper
job.
cuts. Paper cuts.
Oh, man.
And that's on you. Say, hey, I did that.
Left the made like 5,000. Swear to God.
That's a high five moment.
You know what I mean? Because my mama used to work, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know
I'm
what?
about to bless
You
somebody's
know what?
life today.
5,000 left it there.
Bless somebody's life today.
Yeah, swear to God. Walked out of there. My Jones.
Man, so you had 2 other people all time to play with you on your big 3. Michael Jordan, or Kobe, or Shaq, or you had to pick your big 3 to come together with baby.
My favorite players
with the baby.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got people that I battle with that I pick still to this day, like Tasman Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't picking Jordan. I don't know them dudes like that.
You said who?
What you talking about?
You said Tasman Mitchell.
Tasman Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Who is
He
this?
played for LSU. He was like the #1 guy coming out of.
So this is one of your who is your walking buckets that we don't know about that you just knew was
Tasman
just a boy.
Mitchell. I don't care if I'm playing against Jordan. I don't care who I'm playing with.
He was a
He
boy.
my homie. I pick him right now. Get buckets.
You just get buckets.
Man, Tasman Mitchell man. He was like the #1 player in the country. I played with him at LSU. We went to the Final Four. So, when you build relationships like that, like, I go with him anywhere.
Yeah.
That dude, he the LSU coach now. He coach at LSU now.
Oh, okay.
So he out there coaching, assistant
That's
coach.
dope. Shout out Tasman Mitchell.
Tasman Mitchell,
Walking
my boy.
bucket.
It's Googleable.
Yeah, that's my boy. Like, I ain't picking
Shout out
Jordan
Drew
and
Gooden.
Kobe. I don't even like.
Who was your other player then? You got one person?
I like Shaq. That's the only person I like, really, bro.
Is
I
it
never was like a basketball. Like, I like the game, but I ain't really had my favorite players. I just was.
I got something for you though. Power forwards, right?
Uh-huh.
You gotta start one, you gotta bench one, and you gotta cut one. And you played against all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
We got KG, big ticket.
Uh-huh.
We got Dirk Nowitzki, and we got TD, the big fundamental, Tim Duncan.
You shouldn't put KG in there because he played with KG.
That's why I want to put
pick
him in.
KG every time.
Nah, not really, good.
That's why I
I'm gonna
want
be
to put him in
honest,
there.
like, you know what I mean?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ticket's my boy, but Tim Duncan, that boy.
What you doing then? Big dog start bench cut who?
I gotta start Timmy.
Oh.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I know the rest.
I got Ticket on the bench.
Right?
You gonna cut
Dirk
Dirk?
up
Yeah, I'm
outta
gonna
here.
cut Dirk. He can't D.
Either way it go, he probably gonna get cut in most scenarios. You
Yeah,
either
he
starting
can't play
Dirk,
no
I mean
D.
you starting TD or KG.
He ain't playing no D. He ain't playing no defense.
You got something you want to talk about, big fella?
Not guilty. Beat my charges. That was good for
With
I
the
need
foolery
everybody-
that was
yeah,
going
bro, that
on.
was crazy, bro. Beat my charges, so ain't no more free your boy.
I know. I was
I'm
worried
out
about
here.
you when you was on the plane with the Popeyes saying there's a
Yeah,
whole lot
bro,
of
I
jump
was
shots.
sick,
Whole lot of jump
bro.
shots.
I was just sick, bro, and I felt like, bro, I don't know. Social media is the devil sometimes because you be like, I gotta let everybody know I'm not. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? And they
Telling
ended
your
up jumping
truth.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have did something, them people would have put me in jail. You know what I mean? They wouldn't come to me. I'm like, all right, it's over, whatever. You know, like, dang. So it's good. You know, it's good though. You know, and a lot of people thought I was a drug dealer and stuff like that, but.
So I feel it necessary for us to, you know, just for our viewers and anybody out there in general who could be possibly interested. You know, me, shout out to my man Diego, Drew Gooden. We was in Kansas City. We came up with a big plan for my big dog. So I'm going to just, you know, put it out in the atmosphere in case any of our viewers, people out there with these type of things going on want to get involved on it.
Yeah.
My man here, just like you just said, he got all the personality in the world. He's the big fella, Big Baby BBQ.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he gonna roll it out like George Foreman. He gonna be bigger than George. Literally and figuratively, he gonna be bigger than George Foreman. We talking about the Komodos. We ain't talking about just the little joints you bring in the house. I'm talking about like them joints I got, the big green egg type deal, but Big Baby.
Yeah. So since
he gonna come with the rubs, the seasonings,
everything.
the sauces. We gonna roll it out.
I like that.
Y'all listening to us. Y'all give him your promo. Tell them, hey guys.
Man, this your boy Glen Big Baby Davis, and you're looking right here at the maple bacon barbecue sauce.
Hey, you hear that? That sound fire. Maple bacon. What? You know, hey, y'all need something of that, man.
You know how to cook?
You
Louisiana, you know how to cook?
Are you tripping? This is what I'm talking about.
Listen, bro, I had to eat. Who gonna feed me? My mama can't feed me all day.
So you got a whip.
Man,
whipping.
Yeah, I'm eating.
Real food.
You gumbo don't know? You like your gumbo muddy or soupy?
No, first of all, it's the rule, brother.
He says it's a rule.
It's the rule. Yeah, putting the
rule. It's all about the rule.
So you stir it up that many times? You just sit there and be stirring?
Bro, listen, bro. The rule is the most important. When you look at a gumbo and you see the rule, is like.
Do you hear him? And if you looking at him, you gotta listen to him when he talking about this, dog. This is why I'm telling you, he gonna be bigger than George Foreman, man.
I don't like sitting there just hitting that roux that many times.
You gotta get in
buying it in the jar.
Get in there.
You ever used the roux in the jar?
No.
Because you straight from Louisiana.
Yeah, but we'll know.
I tried to cheat.
Disrespectful. Did you see his face? He was offended by that.
I tried to cheat, so I cheat sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes I don't want to stand there in front of the thing and just be whipping 1,000 times.
So do you agree with me? Like, y'all gotta listen, man. Y'all gotta get in on show them smile, big fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
yeah,
man, y'all want
that's
that.
A dope
That's
idea.
when you do the bing when he smile like that. Right in, man. That's your product. So
Big
y'all
Baby barbecue sauce.
Come on with it, man. Somebody
Big
come.
Baby,
I told him. Me and Drew told him we don't want no money. We just want a free set. We want a whole set. We want the grill. We want the rubs. We want the sauces, and we good. You feel me?
Listen, I'm gonna definitely come cut you in.
Come get at the big fella.
Crazy.
I just want to have a point.
No what? You gotta have it on this table.
Straight from the Knuckleheads podcast, we gonna bring it to life.
Yeah,
speaking to existence.
You feel me? We gonna make this crag, big dog.
I'm with it. I'm definitely with it.
Next time you come out to Orlando, we gonna be on your grill at my house on your grill.
Next time we're gonna do a part 2 and we're gonna get in that kitchen and cook
I'm
us
with that. I'm with that.
Cause you know I'm on the grill.
Yeah, you official.
I don't believe that.
Any meats, this man right here.
I don't believe
Arby's.
him.
He know. They know.
His grams official. I be want to jump through the damn IG thing. Motherfucker got steak tips.
Yeah, part 2, we cooking, man.
I'm with it.
Straight up.
Big Baby BBQ. Y'all better get in on this before somebody else do. Right or wrong, big dog?
Right or wrong.
We doing this.
You right.
Man. If we didn't give you the custom VSOP with the Knucklehead stamp of approval.
Oh, I can't drink this then.
This the one you want to hold on to.
I got to hold on to this.
Well, no, you
That's
know what I'm saying? Our ever so gracious partners, Hennessy, then hooked us up with a custom Knuckleheads edition bottle.
Knuckleheads. Man, I'm about to drink this, but can I drink this?
Whatever you want to do, big dog.
Man, love that Hennessy, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So you already know, man. This was a dope one, man. Knuckleheads finally got my big dog,
man,
the Bear Rilla in the building, man. We on location in the lovely Chi-Town. My man got the shirt on, man. We got him in the building. We got Big Baby BBQ on the way. And you already know, my man rocking with us on the Knuckleheads pod. Y'all keep vibing with us, man. We gonna keep doing it big.
Y'all lit in here, bro. Y'all lit. Appreciate y'all.